Welcome back. We're going to get into the workings of the ego today. And one of the best tools for circumventing the ego is to set intentions. I look at intentions as a kind of memo to my ego, as well as the universe, stating what I have in mind for this next period of time, whether it be the next hour or the rest of my life. It's a very helpful kind of clarification. And the message that the ego gets is that it is not completely in charge. So go ahead and set an intention for this time. And take a nice deep breath in. And let go. And let that wave of relaxation move through you. Releasing. Surrendering. Accepting. And breathe. Checking for sensations beginning in your toes and feet. Moving up through your ankles to your calves and knees, shifting if you need to, settling your thighs, hips, increasingly becoming aware of the spaciousness that comes with each breath, and the energy moving through your body, through that space, bringing your attention up into your abdomen, your lungs and heart space, noticing the formation of any vibration, any kind of rhythmic, pulsing quality. It may be at the frequency of your breathing. It might be a higher frequency that's in that spaciousness. And breathing and letting go of tension in shoulders. Moving up into your neck. Letting your jaw muscles go slack. Relaxing the muscles in your face, around your eyes, your brow, down by your hands, feeling the space between your fingers. And those beautiful hands that create so much. Just notice the energy around your hands. And the beautiful architecture of your wrists that allows your hands to turn and come into positions that allow you to manipulate and shape and create, caress, hold. And now bring your attention to the top of your head, the opening of a doorway, and your awareness of energy coming in, moving throughout your body, bringing the energy of love to every cell. Nice deep breath. If I am stuck in a survival mindset, it's very likely that I look at myself as a victim, that I take on the role of a victim. I look at all that upsets me and disturbs my peace and blame someone out there. My life is filled with bad guys, persecutors, people causing me harm. I'm going to say things like, if it wasn't for fill in the blank, my life would be okay. I'm only upset because fill in the blank, someone out there. In survival mindset, there is no possibility that my happiness may actually depend on me. If I'm embracing a thrive mindset, then I approach any crisis from acceptance, from an attitude of, okay, so this has happened, and my wisdom tells me that there may well be something positive awaiting me on the other end of this experience. Now, I can't hold both mindsets at once. I can't maintain victimhood and be open to receiving the benefit, the grace that is poised to enter my life when I encounter a difficult situation. So my first question is, do you find yourself feeling like a victim? Is there someone in your life who consistently disturbs your peace? And you find yourself saying, if it wasn't for that person, everything would be fine, or life would be a lot better. If this is so, it's great, because your feeling victimized means you have a place to start a process of receiving a potentially life-changing awareness. So, the next question is, who is this person making me feel like a victim? I'm going to create an example called my boss. Next question, what does this person do that disturbs my peace? In the boss example, let's say my boss criticizes me in front of my fellow employees. Next question, how am I judging this person? In the boss example, it might be something like, I am judging him to be cruel, mean, heartless. Next question, when this person disturbs my peace, they are judging me as being what? In the boss example, he criticizes me, and the implication is that I am not good enough. This is the deep down verdict whenever he criticizes me in front of my colleagues. Okay, I'd like you to take a deep breath. And in your imagination, I'd like you to take a step back from this situation that causes you suffering. See if you can come into a place of neutrality and openness to considering a different point of view that may feel quite radical. I would like you to ask yourself this question. In my relationship with myself, which plays out in my thoughts and in the actions I take, choices I make, am I doing to myself the very thing I accuse this person of doing to me? And in our example with the boss, the question would be, am I cruel to myself on any level? Do I criticize myself? Deep down inside, do I believe that I'm not enough? Am I doing to myself the very thing I accuse this person of doing to me? It's not unusual when we ask this question to have two reactions at the same time. In our head, our mind may be saying, hell no, but in our heart, there may be an emotional reaction that feels something like sadness. If you conclude, yes, I think so, I think I've been doing to myself the very thing that I've been accusing this other person of, then the next step to take is a powerful action called self-forgiveness. And it goes like this. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, take a deep breath, and say, I forgive myself for buying into the story that I am fill in the blank. In our example, it would be, I forgive myself for buying into the story that I am incapable of doing good work. I forgive myself for believing that I don't measure up. I forgive myself for judging myself as not enough. I forgive myself for being cruel to myself by telling myself these things. I forgive myself for being heartless in telling myself these things. And then, having forgiven yourself, you can review what is true about yourself. You can remember, no, I am enough. You can remember, I'm very capable, in spite of what this other person may have said or implied. No, the truth is, I'm spectacular. This mechanism of putting onto other people the blame for the cause of our upset is called projection. We all do it. It's a trick played by the ego to keep us from changing our limiting beliefs. Our limiting beliefs were created long ago. They're part of a system often unconscious. And the ego's job is to maintain consistency and to resist change. And projection is one of the ways that it does that. The irony is that when we pause in an upset, when we recognize the projection taking place, it then becomes a gateway into our deepest limiting beliefs. And we can make the choice to do the healing work of self-forgiveness and turn those limiting beliefs into manifesting beliefs. The power of self-forgiveness then opens the door to forgiving others. When we are able to forgive others for their trespasses, it allows us to stop playing the victim. Unhindered by the victim mindset, we automatically step into our power and move from surviving to thriving. Visit the resources page. The steps for processing a projection are written down there. Please share any comments or questions here or on the resources page. God bless.